today with a lesson about words that describe people, and those words are called adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. In this case, those adjectives are all going to describe different people. So what I want to start with is I'm going to show you a little GIF on the touch screen, and I want you to figure out what adjective this GIF is portraying. All right, first I want you to think about it while you're looking at the GIF. Then I'd like us to talk about it in our pairs, and then we're going to share it out. And I'm going to be using popsicle sticks to do that. All right, so let's see, this is you guys. All right, good to go. All right, so the first GIF, please remember you're going to think about the adjective that describes the person in this GIF. So what adjective is Judge Judy here showing? What could we say about Judge Judy? You're first going to think about it. Thank you for your hands, but you're going to think about it first. All right, now share with your partner what you think it is. Please share with your partner. All right, and now we're going to share with the class. What adjective do you think that Judge Judy is showing? Aiden.
Impatient.
Impatient. Did everybody hear that? Nico, did you hear it? That he said impatient? Great. All right, so I'm going to show you, yes, and that is the adjective that we're going to be using today. Here is another adjective. This time it's not about a person, it's a bird, a crow. And if you notice, the crow has a treat in that pipe with water, but he can't reach the treat. So he's throwing in objects to raise the water level. Think about first, thank you for your hands, but I want you to think first. Think about what adjective this might be that we could use to describe this bird. Share in your pairs, please. Share what adjective you think this GIF is showing. All right, and now we're going to share out to the class. Braylon, what adjective do you think this little GIF is showing? Resourceful, yes. The bird is using what he has in his environment to help him solve a problem. That is the meaning of resourceful. Excellent. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to look at another GIF. I want you to think first on your own, and then we're going to share in pairs. So what might this young man, what word could be used, what adjective could be used to describe this young man? Not the young lady, but the young man. He says, I'm pumped, I'm feeling it. Man, I'm pumped. I'm feeling it. All right, share with your partner, please. Share with your partner. What do you think? All right, and then we're going to share out with the class, and Shelby's not here today. Let's see, Yasmin, what do you think the adjective is?
Energetic.
Energetic. He's definitely pumped up, right? He's energetic. He has energy. He's ready to go. All right, the last GIF will show us the last vocabulary word that we're going to explain today. Pay close attention, and I want you to think about it first. Pay close attention to what the lady is doing to those shoes that seem fine to begin with. Right, so now think, share with your partner. See what you guys think the word is that they are looking for here. All right, let's share out with the group. Itzielkis. Finicky. So a finicky person always wants everything just right. Do you know a finicky person in this classroom? Miss Thompson, yes.
Charlie.
Yes. All right.
You're OCD.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is I'm going to put up my Google tab. What I'd like you to do now is to go to your vocabulary workshop book to page 87. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to do today. Today we're going to talk about these 4 words that we saw in the GIF. Then we're going to create a skit. Now this is not our usual skit. This skit's going to be very short. And I need you to work very well together and create a very short skit. So think about your setting real quick and then come up with the 4 words. The words have to be, the skit has to be less than 1 minute. Go for 30 seconds, if you can. The words have to be used correctly, and the context clues have to be given for each word, so make sure that the context clues are in the skit. Pretend that you're giving the skit to a lower grade level who does not know the meaning of these words. And the actors have to face up. You're going to also perform the skit. So let's go to page 87 in your vocabulary workshop, please. And I want you to put your finger on the box there so that I know that everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to read through these 4 words. People who are energetic are enthusiastic and full of energy. People who are finicky are very fussy and difficult to please. People who are impatient get annoyed easily, especially when waiting. And people who are resourceful are clever and imaginative. They are effective, especially in difficult situations. So what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to use one of those 4 words and put your finger on the box again, please. Show me everything on the box. All right, those words, energetic, finicky, impatient, or resourceful, we're going to apply them to those 6 sentences here that are practice. We're not going to write them down today. We're just going to do this verbally. All right, so I'm going to walk around with my popsicle sticks. The first one says, track the text with your eyes, please. Everybody make sure that you are slanting. Track the text with your eyes. The first one says, a person who participates in several after-school activities. How would we describe a person like that? Alana? Would we describe them as energetic, finicky, impatient, or resourceful?
Well, if they were impatient, they wouldn't want to wait around for different after-school activities.
Right. But I think the key word here is a person who participates in several after-school activities. They like being in after-school activities. They like doing that. That's why they've signed up for many of them.
Energetic?
Energetic. Who agrees with Alana that the word is energetic? All right, so an energetic person might sign up for a lot of after-school activities. The next one, please track the text in number 2. A person who complains about standing in line. How could we describe that person, George?
Impatient.
Impatient, yes. When you're standing in line and you're a patient person, you might say to yourself, oh, well, this line's going to take a while, but that's okay, whatever. If you're impatient, you're like, can this hurry up, please? All right, who gets impatient every once in a while?
Definitely.
I do, yes, I think we all do. All right, the next one, please track number 3 in your workbook. A person who is particular about how something is done. And Natalie is not here today, so I'm going to pick another popsicle stick. Think about how we can describe that person. Gabriel.
Finicky.
Finicky. That's definitely finicky. So a synonym for finicky is particular. When you are particular about something, you are finicky. All right, number 4. A person who is able to solve a problem creatively. And that one is for Crystal. How would we describe that person? Resourceful. Everybody repeat after Ms. Thompson. I'm going to say the word and then you're going to repeat after me. Resourceful.
Resourceful.
Let's do it again. And everybody please repeat after Ms. Thompson. Resourceful.
Resourceful.
Excellent. Good job. All right. The next one that I want you to look at is number 5. A person who wants the corn and peas in separate dishes. I see Gabriel nodding. I guess he's one of those people. All right. Carla. Finicky. Yes. A finicky eater. If you go on YouTube and you YouTube finicky eater, you're going to get all kinds of little children who don't want to eat certain kinds of foods. Yes, sir.
If I go to IHOP and I order the pancake and waffles, I have to take my pancakes away because I don't want ketchup on my pancakes. I hate that.
I agree with you on that, though. Maybe I'm finicky too. All right. He doesn't like ketchup on his waffles, on his pancakes. I agree. Ketchup. All right, let's get back, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Everybody make sure that you are slanting. Thank you for sharing, Gabriel. Number 6. Everybody put your finger on number 6 so that I know that you're tracking with your eyes. All right, a person who keeps checking a clock when waiting for a bus. How would we describe that person, Charles?
Impatient.
Impatient, definitely. So in this next part, thank you very much. In this next part, what I want you to do is I want you to make a connection to yourself with these 4 words that describe people. The reason I want you to do that is because you're fixing to do a skit. So I want you to kind of make a connection with it. So look at number 7. Let's look at number 7 in your workbook. And I want you to, you're going to think about this really quick. Think about a time you felt impatient. What made you feel impatient? I want you to think about it for 30 seconds. Just think about it. Think about it first. Now I want you to share with your partner. Share about a time. Alana, make sure you share with Gabriel and Sierra. And you may get out of your seat, honey.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
All right, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. All eyes on on me. Thank you. All right, now we're going to share out. Cameron, when was a time when you were impatient?
Whenever I was at the bus and whenever I was fishing.
When you're fishing, you get impatient when you fish. Why?
Because, like, I'm just waiting and the fish don't bite.
You want to catch a fish.
And then
Yes.
also whenever I'm waiting for the fish.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The reason they call fishing fishing is because if it were about catching, then it would be called catching. All right. I should have heard a little juju swish after that. All right. Thank you. All right. Moving on. Thank you for sharing, Cameron. We're going to go to number 8. At what time of day do you feel most energetic? Think about it. Just think about it for a few seconds. Let's think about it. What time of day would you feel most energetic? And why do you think this is so? All right, now share with your partner, please. Share with your partner a time of day that you are energetic.
Before recess because I know guys that they're at 6 or 7.
All right, let's share out. Thank you very much, partners. Nico, when is it time that you feel energetic?
Right before recess.
Right before recess? Why?
Because I'm excited to go out to
You're
recess.
excited to go out. That is a very good example. I heard some other people say that that's when they feel more energetic. I thought you'd feel more energetic when I said, get out, you're ready. That's not. All right. Carla's going like, whatever, lady. All right. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Let's go to number 9. Some people are finicky about what they eat. What are you finicky about? Think about it for a few seconds.
How my socks are organized.
For the first thing about it.
How my socks are folded and put away.
I
in
guess
my
we're
so
already
I'm very
sharing.
color
Let's share
coordinated.
with our partners. When is a time, or people, what are you finicky about? That's the question.
I go
What are you
white,
finicky about?
I go from lightest to darkest. That's how
All right, and 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Thank you. Audrey, what was the question? What are you finicky about?
My French fries when I put ketchup on.
Yes.
No, tell me about this. I'm really interested because I'm finicky about my French fries too. Why are you finicky about your French fries?
Because I don't like it when people put it on top. Because then
Yes,
I totally agree with you. And do you know?
Getting ketchup on it.
And do you know if you live in Europe, that's what they do. You go to this place where they sell French fries on the road, and they give you French fries in a paper cone, and they squirt a whole bunch, and they don't put ketchup on there because in Europe they put a mayonnaise. They squirt a whole bunch of mayonnaise on your fries, and now you have to eat them with your hands. All right, so yes, I agree. I am also finicky about my French fries.
Okay, that's
All right,
marinara sauce.
let's do a Fantastic on 3. Fantastic. All right, thank you. Do you think a cook should be resourceful? Now, this one you might have to think about because I don't know how many of you actually are cooking, so think about it. Do you think, please think about it first, thank you. Do you think a cook needs to be resourceful?
Yes.
Explain your answer. All right, share with your partner, please.
Yes, I think we should be resourceful because what if like your creme brulee melted and you need to be like in a
All right, and let's share out with the class. Lily, do you think ladies and gentlemen, do you think a cook should be resourceful? Why? Definitely because. But what does resourceful mean? Can somebody help Lily? Yeah. Can somebody help Lily understand what resourceful means? Let's go with Aiden. What does
I
resourceful
think
mean?
cooks should be like imaginative and clever about what they're doing.
Yes, maybe if you've never cooked, sometimes if you taste something, you go, oh, this might need more, and then you come up with something and then you add it. So that's what being resourceful means. It means using your environment to solve a problem. Yes, Susie?
If I ever microwave something that can like melt, it gets like really soft.
Uh-huh.
I always have to put a wet towel over it because sometimes I cook it for too long and it just burns to a crisp.
Oh, okay, well, that's being resourceful.
I wet a paper
That's a good
towel,
example of
squeeze
being
the water,
resourceful.
and put it on.
Okay, we're gonna move on to where you're gonna create your skit. So, group number 1, the STAR students, have your materials manager please grab the materials quickly. Thank you for returning your chair under the table. Let's go, STAR students. STAR students, please grab your materials. Thank you. All right, pinky pencils. please grab your materials and go to your place where you're going to study the skit.
No, let me try this time, please. Let me try the leader this time.
Marvelous Maniacs, please go get your materials.
Yeah, we're all supposed to be on leader. Oh no, I'm the material.
And Growing Girls, please go get your materials.
Okay, yes.